Many seniors wake up every morning feeling a heavy, leaden sensation in their lower limbs, wondering why their legs feel like they are betraying them. You might assume this is just a natural part of getting older, but the reality is far more clinical and, fortunately, more manageable than most realize. After the age of 60, even in the total absence of a fall or injury, your leg strength can plummet by as much as 3% annually. This is not a slow decline that you are powerless to stop. It is a biological response to specific nutritional deficiencies and slowing circulation that tends to target the legs as we age. Iron, hope, and today we are uncovering a breakthrough in geriatric nutrition that shows how the right nutrients can begin to rebuild your power in as little as 12 hours. Most seniors are completely unaware of why their legs are becoming weaker, especially during those first few steps out of bed. We are going to explore 8 potent foods that have been scientifically shown to help you rebuild leg strength rapidly. These are not mere suggestions. They are truths backed by clinical research that have the power to transform your independence and mobility. Throughout this documentary, we will break down the science of muscle fiber energization, blood flow optimization, and the reduction of systemic inflammation. We will start by examining the structural foundations of your muscles and move toward the high-potency fuels that can increase lower body strength by more than 36% in a single day. You will learn about the critical role of magnesium in nerve signaling, how nitrates can dilate your blood vessels to deliver oxygen to tired calves, and why certain liquid nutrients are absorbed almost instantaneously by aging tissues. By the end of this session, you will have a complete roadmap to regaining stability, reducing your risk of walking errors, and feeling lighter on your feet than you have in years. We are starting this journey with a look at the foundational elements of muscle repair before moving to the most powerful recovery tools known to science. The reason we focus so heavily on the 12-hour window is because of how the body processes specific micronutrients during the overnight repair cycle. When you consume the correct fuels in the evening, your body spends the night repairing the microscopic tears in muscle fibers and flushing out the metabolic waste that causes morning stiffness. One of the most common mistakes I see in my practice is seniors who believe that simply eating more protein is enough. While protein is a building block, it cannot work effectively without the mineral catalysts that allow muscles to contract and relax. Without magnesium, for example, your nerves cannot send the proper signals to your legs, leading to what many describe as a feeling of being unsteady or uncoordinated. This deficiency is so prevalent that adults over 60 with low magnesium levels have been shown to experience twice as much leg tiredness during walking tests compared to those with sufficient levels. We will also address the hidden threat of poor circulation. As we age, the blood vessels in our lower extremities can become less flexible, making it harder for oxygen-rich blood to reach the quadriceps and hamstrings. This results in that heavy leg feeling that makes even a short walk to the kitchen feel like a chore. However, by introducing specific dietary nitrates, we can trigger the production of nitric oxide, which acts as a natural vasodilator to open those pathways back up. Today, we are going to look at everything from the simple pumpkin seed to the concentrated power of bone broth. We will discuss why cooking your greens matters for mineral absorption and why the timing of your meals can be just as important as the food itself. This is a comprehensive look at the intersection of clinical science and daily nutrition. It is time to stop guessing and start fueling your body for the strength and stability you deserve. When we examine the absolute peak of leg rehabilitation aids, bone broth stands alone as the most effective option for rapidly regaining lower body power. It is far more than a simple soup. It is a concentrated, nutrient-dense liquid matrix that delivers collagen, gelatin, and essential amino acids directly to the cellular level. As we age, the structural integrity of our muscle fibers and the lubrication of our joints become paramount to maintaining a steady gait. Bone broth works by providing the body with proline and glycine, which are the fundamental building blocks of the muscle tissue's structural matrix. Clinical observations have shown that adults who incorporate collagen-rich bone broth into their diet can see substantial increases in leg function and a significant reduction in muscle soreness in as little as 24 hours. This rapid turnaround is largely due to the fact that the nutrients in a well-simmered broth are already broken down into a liquid form, allowing the aging digestive system to absorb and utilize them almost instantaneously. In one remarkable Japanese study, the amino acid glycine was found to increase leg muscle regeneration and recovery speed by more than 40% in older adults following physical exertion. For a senior struggling with leg weakness, this means that the stiffness and instability often felt after a walk or a session of physical therapy can be mitigated in just a matter of hours. To achieve these startling outcomes, the quality of the broth and the method of preparation are critical. I always recommend using a homemade broth or a premium store-bought version made specifically from pasture-raised chicken bones or grass-fed cattle. The goal is to extract the maximum amount of minerals and marrow to optimize the nutrient profile. The bones should be simmered with a small amount of apple cider vinegar, which helps pull the calcium and magnesium out of the bone structure, along with garlic and anti-inflammatory herbs for at least 12 hours. For those of you looking for an immediate boost in leg strength, the timing of consumption is a vital component of the protocol. Drinking 1 cup of warm bone broth on an empty stomach in the morning or immediately following a period of activity provides almost instantaneous surge of the nutrients required to repair and build muscle. This is not just about comfort. It is about providing the precise fuel your legs need to function with confidence. Many of my patients report that after just 1 day of use, their steps feel more assured and the nagging tightness in their knees and calves begins to dissipate. Beyond the immediate muscle repair, bone broth serves as a comprehensive tool for joint health, which is often the silent partner in leg weakness. If your joints are inflamed or poorly lubricated, your muscles must work twice as hard to move your limbs, leading to premature fatigue and a feeling of heaviness. The gelatin found in bone broth acts as a natural lubricant for the connective tissues, allowing for smoother, more fluid movement during daily tasks like climbing stairs or rising from a favorite chair. This is why we see such a high percentage of seniors reporting a 36% gain in overall muscular strength and flexibility within just 1 week of consistent use. It addresses the problem from 2 angles. It rebuilds the muscle fibers that provide the power and protects the joints that allow for the motion. When you combine this with the rapid absorption rates we discussed, it becomes clear why bone broth is considered the gold standard for senior leg recovery. It is a functional muscle fuel that acts quickly to reverse the trends of age-related decline. By starting your day with this liquid gold, you are setting a biological foundation that supports every step you take, ensuring that your legs have the resilience to carry you further than you imagined. One of the most profound breakthroughs in geriatric mobility involves the strategic use of dietary nitrates to overcome the vascular limitations that often mimic muscle wasting. As we age, the network of blood vessels in our lower extremities can become less efficient, a condition that contributes to the heavy, sluggish feeling many seniors experience in their legs. Beets are not merely vibrant vegetables. They are powerful circulation-boosting devices that can fundamentally change how your leg muscles function. Within just a few hours, the effectiveness of beets lies in their exceptionally high natural nitrate content, which the body transforms into nitric oxide upon consumption. This specific molecule acts as a biological signaling agent that relaxes and widens your blood vessels, significantly enhancing the transport of oxygen and critical nutrients to the muscles of the lower body. This is particularly vital because poor blood flow is a primary driver of leg stiffness and weakness in older adults. When you reestablish healthy circulation through this nitrate pathway, you provide your legs with the necessary environment to contract, recover, and function at a higher capacity. The clinical evidence supporting this vascular revolution is nothing short of groundbreaking. Research published in the Journal of Gerontology has demonstrated that seniors who consume beet juice before physical activity can experience a 19% in walking speed and overall leg muscle performance in just a few hours. Furthermore, a single daily dose of beet juice has been shown to significantly reduce blood pressure and enhance arterial flexibility in individuals over the age of 60. These two physiological factors are crucial for increasing lower body mobility and reducing the chronic weariness that often leads to a sedentary lifestyle. When these enhancements take effect, the results are not minor. Participants in clinical trials report feeling more stable, experiencing less pain during movement, and having significantly more energy for tasks like climbing stairs. The speed at which these nutrients work is a key reason they are favored by professional athletes. And for a senior looking to regain independence, the effects are almost immediate. Your legs will feel lighter and more responsive as soon as the nitric oxide begins to dilate the arterial pathways in your calves and thighs. 2. Implement this into your daily routine for the quickest results. You should aim for pure, unsweetened, and undiluted beetroot juice. I recommend having a small glass first thing in the morning, or approximately 30 minutes before you plan to engage in any form of exercise or walking. If you prefer whole foods over juice, you can also steam or roast beets, or even blend them into a morning smoothie with other fruits to mask the earthy flavor. The goal is consistency, as daily consumption of nitrate-rich vegetables has been linked to stronger and faster leg performance, often on the very same day the food is consumed. By utilizing beets as a natural vasodilator, you are addressing the underlying circulatory issues that cause leg heaviness rather than just treating the symptoms. This approach provides a potent and organic method for seniors to feel stronger and more youthful in their movements almost instantly. It is important to understand that this is not just about a temporary energy boost. It is about optimizing the delivery system of your entire body. When your blood vessels are flexible and open, every other nutrient you consume, from the proteins in salmon to the minerals in pumpkin seeds, can reach the target muscle fibers more effectively. This synergy is what allows for the rapid 12-hour recovery window we are targeting. By starting with a circulation booster like beets, you are essentially paving the road so that repair crews of your body can get to work without delay. Many seniors find that this one change allows them to walk further and stand longer with a level of confidence they thought was lost to the aging process. While many seniors focus exclusively on traditional protein sources, like meat or dairy, one of the most underappreciated tools for growing muscle and stabilizing the lower body is quinoa. Quinoa is technically a seed, though it is frequently treated as a grain in culinary contexts. Its true power for the aging body lies in its rare status as a complete plant-based protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids that muscle require for growth and repair. This is particularly beneficial for maintaining leg strength because it effectively promotes muscle regeneration while simultaneously supplying a dense profile of iron, magnesium, potassium, and vitamin E. These specific nutrients work in tandem to control inflammation, boost energy production, and optimize circulation in the large muscle groups of the lower body, such as the hamstrings and quadriceps. For a senior looking to feel more solid on their feet, without consuming heavy animal proteins at every meal, quinoa offers a sophisticated solution that supports the legs from the cellular level upward. The impact of this nutritional profile on physical performance is supported by rigorous research. In studies published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, adults who substituted refined carbohydrates with quinoa reported increased muscle endurance and a notable decrease in post-activity soreness after just 1 day. Another significant study involving seniors demonstrated that those who consumed quinoa for lunch performed noticeably better on walking tests the following morning compared to those who consumed white bread or rice. This rapid improvement occurs because quinoa is a slow-digesting carbohydrate that helps maintain steady energy levels throughout the evening and night. Furthermore, its high magnesium concentration is instrumental in preventing the painful muscle cramps and involuntary twitches that often plague seniors during the night, leading to better rested and more responsive leg muscles the next day. By providing a consistent supply of amino acids and minerals during the 12-hour overnight recovery window, quinoa ensures that you wake up with legs that feel refreshed rather than depleted. To maximize the benefits for your leg strength, proper preparation of this ancient seed is essential. It is important to rinse the quinoa thoroughly before cooking to remove the bitter naturally occurring compounds known as saponins, which can interfere with digestion. For optimal results, simmer the quinoa in water or a low-sodium broth until it is light and fluffy. It is incredibly versatile and can be added to a breakfast bowl with eggs and spinach, mixed with cooked vegetables for a hearty lunch, or served as a side dish for dinner. I recommend consuming at least 1 serving in the afternoon or evening. Within hours of ingestion, the nutrients begin to circulate, providing your legs with greater energy. Improved coordination and the pushing force necessary for more demanding tasks like climbing stairs or walking longer distances. Ultimately, quinoa serves as a clever and easy solution for seniors who want to heal quickly and feel more grounded during their daily movements. It bridges the gap between simple energy and structural repair. By integrating this complete protein into your diet, you are not just eating a side dish. You are engaging in a targeted strategy to combat the musting that often accompanies aging. The combination of its slow-release energy and its comprehensive amino acid profile makes it a cornerstone of the 12-hour recovery protocol. When your body has all the tools it needs in one place, the process of regaining leg power becomes much faster and more sustainable. This is about more than just nutrition. It is about providing your foundation with the high-quality materials it needs to stay strong for years to come. Salmon is far more than just a heart-healthy choice. It stands as one of the most effective foods for regaining leg muscular strength, particularly as you enter your senior years. The reason salmon is so unique in the realm of geriatric nutrition is its specific nutritional makeup of high-quality protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamin D, all of which have an immediate and direct effect on the function and recuperation of your leg muscles. When we talk about rebuilding muscle, many people focus solely on protein, but your muscle fibers require more than just building blocks. They need the proper types of fat to lessen the inflammation that often impedes the healing process. Furthermore, for your muscles to function and effectively absorb calcium, they require a steady supply of vitamin D. Salmon is a rare food that hits all three of these requirements in a single serving. Within just 10 days, older persons who consumed salmon 3 times a week demonstrated a 24% gain in leg strength and mobility, with the most notable improvements appearing in the muscles surrounding the knees and thighs. The science behind this rapid improvement is linked to a decrease in intermuscular inflammation and a significant rise in muscle protein synthesis immediately following meals. In separate clinical observations, seniors with mobility impairments showed marked improvements in walking distance and leg tiredness scores while taking omega-3 supplements alone. But the whole food source of salmon provides an even more robust effect. The specific omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon, known as EPA and DA, enter the muscle cells directly to lower the cytokines that promote stiffness and impede the healing of tissue, while the vitamin helps control muscle contractions and prevents painful cramping. The high-quality protein aids in the rapid reconstruction of damaged fibers. This multifaceted approach why salmon is a recovery tactic rather than just a meal. It addresses the cellular inflammation that makes your legs feel heavy and unresponsive. To get the most out of this powerful food, I recommend choosing wild, caught salmon rather than farm-raised varieties to ensure the highest nutrient density. The best way to prepare it while preserving its delicate fats is to bake or grill it with lemon, fresh herbs, and a touch of olive oil. You should strictly steer clear of sweet glazes or deep frying, which can introduce inflammatory sugars and fats that counteract the benefits. Even a modest 4-ounce portion served in the evening can lead to a noticeable difference in how your legs feel the very next morning. You will likely experience improved balance with each stride, reduced stiffness in your joints, and significantly more strength when rising from a chair or sofa. For any senior who wants to maintain an active, independent lifestyle, salmon acts as a primary fuel source for the lower body. When we consider the 12-hour window of recovery, salmon plays a critical role during the sleep cycle. The omega-3s work overnight to lubricate the muscle fibers, meaning you wake up without that characteristic morning creakiness in your knees and hips. It is this combination of structural repair and inflammatory control that makes salmon a cornerstone of our leg strength protocol. By providing your body with the tools to fix damage while you rest, you are ensuring that your first steps in the morning are taken with strength and stability. This is how we move from a state of decline into a state of active recovery, one meal at a time. Lentils may not be the most flashy food in the pantry, but they provide a unique combination of nutrients that most other foods lack when it comes to restoring leg strength, particularly in aging muscles. Each small seed contains an ideal balance of slow-releasing carbohydrates, protein, and vital minerals. While leg muscles require protein for the actual physical recovery of tissue, they also demand a constant supply of energy and minerals like potassium, magnesium, and iron to prevent fatigue. Lentils provide all three of these essential components simultaneously. Their effectiveness is further enhanced by the fact that they digest slowly, ensuring that your body receives a consistent supply of fuel over several hours. This steady delivery is particularly crucial for seniors who want to avoid leg tiredness during extended periods of standing, walking, or ascending stairs. The real-world impact of this legume on senior mobility has been documented in clinical settings. According to a study published in the Journal of Gerontology, seniors who consumed lentils every day for just 2 weeks improved their muscle endurance during leg-based tasks by 22% compared to those who ate refined carbohydrates. During standing tests, researchers observed improved balance, reduced complaints of pain, and faster muscle response times. What is happening at the cellular level is even more intriguing. Lentils are abundant in leucine, one of the essential amino acids that initiates muscle regeneration. Additionally, they help stabilize blood sugar levels, which prevents the sudden energy spikes and crashes that often cause leg weakness or a feeling of swaying after a meal, because they are high in prebiotic fiber. They also promote intestinal health, which is vital for controlling systemic inflammation and ensuring proper nutrient absorption. To achieve the maximum benefits for your lower body strength, you should cook dry lentils until they are tender using anti-inflammatory ingredients like turmeric, garlic, or a splash of lemon juice. It is best to steer clear of canned versions that often contain added preservatives or high levels of salt. Lentils are incredibly versatile and can be added to soups, served warm alongside other cooked vegetables, or even blended into a delicious mash. If you consume 1 cup at lunch or dinner, the nutrients will assist in recharging your leg muscles overnight. By the next morning, you will likely notice a significant improvement in your overall strength and stability. This slow-burning fuel is a secret weapon for any senior looking to maintain their stamina throughout the day. When we consider the daily dietary choices that can fundamentally shift your physical capabilities, cooked spinach stands out as a true nutritional powerhouse for regaining leg strength. While many people associate this dark leafy green primarily with iron and calcium, its effectiveness for seniors is actually driven by a high concentration of nitrates, magnesium, and potassium. These specific elements are necessary for maintaining proper oxygen flow, regulating muscular contraction, and ensuring clear communication between your nerves and your muscles. One critical detail many seniors overlook is the method of preparation. When spinach is cooked, the heat helps break down oxalates, compounds that naturally prevent your body from absorbing essential minerals. By lightly sautéing or steaming your greens, you ensure your system receives a higher volume of the beneficial substances your leg muscles desperately need. The clinical results of incorporating these greens are particularly impressive for the older population, according to research published in Frontiers in Physiology. Older persons who consistently consumed high nitrate foods like spinach saw an improvement in their lower limb performance of up to 16%. Another study in the Journal of Nutrition found that in as little as 12 hours, a single serving of cooked spinach could improve walking speed and leg endurance, specifically in individuals over the age of 65. This rapid physiological change occurs because your body transforms the nitrates in the spinach into nitric oxide, which dilates your blood vessels and significantly enhances circulation to your lower limbs. This increased blood flow provides your quadriceps and calves with more oxygen and nutrients, leading to quicker recovery, better coordination, and a noticeable reduction in movement fatigue. To integrate this into your recovery protocol for maximum benefit, I recommend sautéing fresh spinach with a bit of lemon juice or garlic in olive oil. You should avoid boiling it for long periods, as this can cause a significant loss of nutrients. Instead, stick to light steaming or a quick sauté. Spinach is easily added to your lunch or dinner routine, whether as a warm side dish or mixed into soups and eggs. Consistency is the most important factor here. If your legs frequently feel heavy, slow, or sore even after light exertion, adding just 1 cup of cooked spinach to your daily routine can start increasing your leg muscle production and responsiveness within a single day. By focusing on these nitrate-rich greens, you are essentially opening the floodgates for nutrient delivery to your legs. This is not just about general health. It is about the targeted dilation of the vascular system in the lower body to combat the natural slowing of circulation that occurs with age. When your muscles are well oxygenated, they can fire more efficiently, allowing you to walk with a more confident and steady gait. This simple addition to your plate provides a natural, science-backed way to ensure your legs have the fuel and the blood flow necessary to support your independence every day. Tart cherry juice might initially appear to be a popular health beverage, but most individuals are unaware of this sour fruit extract significant benefits for muscle strength and limb regeneration. Particularly in older folks, the potency of this juice lies in its high concentration of anthocyanins, which are naturally occurring plant compounds that lower inflammation, increase blood flow, and aid in muscle recovery after exertion. These substances also aid in the quicker removal of lactic acid, the substance your body creates when you move and which subsequently results in stiffness and soreness. This makes tart cherry juice a leg rehabilitation aid that works quickly, specifically for seniors who wake up with discomfort or a sense of heavy legs. Clinical research supports the rapid impact of this nutrient on lower body performance. According to a placebo-controlled study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports, older persons who drank 2 servings of tart cherry juice daily reported 23% less muscle pain and significantly increased quadricep strength after walking and stair climbing. The most impressive aspect is the speed of these results, which typically manifest within 8 to 12 hours, particularly if your legs are already tense or irritable. It is important to note that drinking the juice is not the same as eating a raw cherry, because the juice is concentrated. A tiny glass contains the anti-inflammatory properties of hundreds of cherries. By making this one adjustment, you can increase your ability to stand, walk, and climb stairs the very following day while lessening nighttime stiffness. To implement this into your routine, you must choose unsweetened 100% tart cherry juice rather than cocktail or blend juices. Consume roughly 6 to 8 ounces after an activity or in the evening. If the flavor is too strong, you can dilute it with water to make it more palatable. This serves as the final piece of our 12-hour strength protocol, acting as a powerful anti-inflammatory sweep that clears the way for the other nutrients we have discussed to work their magic overnight. As we wrap up this roadmap to recovery, remember that small adjustments in your morning and evening routines can transform these foods into true recovery tools. Start your morning with beetroot or tart cherry juice on an empty stomach to boost nitric oxide and widen blood vessels immediately. Always pair your proteins with a slow-burning carbohydrate like quinoa or lentils to prevent the midday tiredness that many seniors suffer from. Finally, consider drinking warm bone broth 20 to 30 minutes after activity to jumpstart the repair of your muscle fibers and connective tissues. Age is not necessarily the cause of leg weakness. It is frequently a correctable issue of nutrition, circulation, and recuperation. When you quickly repair these deficiencies, your legs react, providing you with more strength, better balance, and the self-assurance to go fearlessly. This is your challenge. Pick one of these 8 foods and give it a try right now. Check the response in your legs tomorrow morning, and you will likely experience increased control and less stiffness. Your foundation is your legs, and they will carry you farther than you imagined if you feed them properly. The journey to regaining your independence and physical power does not require a complete lifestyle overhaul, but rather a series of intentional, science-backed choices. By understanding the biological mechanisms of muscle, repair, and vascular health, you move from a place of uncertainty to a place of empowerment. These 8 foods are your toolkit for a more mobile and vibrant future. Whether it is the collagen in bone broth or the nitrates in beets, each nutrient plays a specific role in keeping you steady on your feet. Take the first step today. Fuel your body with precision and rediscover the strength that has always been within you.